Yo. Hello, welcome to my latest getaway to Dartmoor. Currently parked near Accompany, and I thought I'd film my first video of this trip in the car. Don't know if you can hear, it's blowing a hoolie out there, so you're not going to hear me if I try and talk to the camera out there. So yeah, I thought I'd just do my introduction in the car and then I'll get going. Yeah, so it's Saturday the 19th of December 2020. So this is going to be my Christmas solo wild camp. I say Christmas just because it's nearly Christmas. It's not specifically a Christmas wild camp. Anyway, so yeah, sort of a last minute thing. I was going to head out with Johnny from Jon Outdoors, but unfortunately we were going to go last night and there was amber weather warnings out, so yeah, I'll go into that a bit later on. But yeah, so we called it. So it's going to be a solo camp. Hello. So it's about 3:30. I was going to go out and show you the pitch from where I am. I took a bit of footage from inside the tent out, so you can see the view. I got down kind of towards Oakhampton. But yeah, I was going to have a proper walk around the pitch. But the heavens have opened, as you can probably hear. So I've sought refuge in the tent. One exciting little addition, which I will show properly later on, is this. Yes, John, I kind of pinched your idea, but I had been thinking about bringing some festive lights along. But yeah, seeing John in his last video do it, made me think, yeah, I'm going to do that for this trip. This is my Christmas wild camp, as it were. Hello. Right, so the rain has stopped finally. Although, looking up behind me, there might be some more on its way. I'm in a pretty good sheltered spot here because I don't even see how fast the cloud is moving. That's how strong the wind is. But yeah, I found a pretty good spot, sheltered from the wind down here. So yeah, this is where I am. Finding a pitch was a bit of a challenge. It's nowhere flat. This is the flattest I could find. It's not too bad. That's the good thing about the Elixir 2. It's a 2-man tent, but it's pretty small. See it just sort of there. against that mound. So yeah, so that's it, that's the pitch. Again, winter camping, even though it's not that cold, I can have the tent open and there won't be bugs in there. One of the best things about this time of year. So sun is due to set any minute. It's just gone 4 o'clock, so I really need to think about getting some food on. I can cook in the dark, I don't really want to have to. To be honest, I haven't eaten since breakfast, so bring it on. Yeah, it's weird. I can see the car from here. The car is there. There's one other car down there, and it looks like they've got their lights on, so I assume they're leaving. I've heard voices just up over the top of the Tor, so someone else is here. I don't know where they're parked. If they're not staying up here, they're going to need to get a wobble on, because it's going to be dark in the next half an hour or so. So yeah, cooking, I'm just a bit concerned. The showers are heavy when they come. I don't really want to cook in the vestibule if I can help it, but that's what I got coming my way. I don't really start cooking it and have to move it. We shall see. Sorry, I can't resist it. I've done that for a while. Right. So I'm cooking. Found a spot. As good a spot as any. I tried cooking over next to the tent, and it just kept blowing. My bed kept blowing out. And I tried to put my windbreak up next to it, and it still blew out. So I've had to come over behind this rather large rock. Yeah, trying to get some food cooked before I lose the light altogether. Sunset about probably about 15-20 minutes ago. Let me see up there. It's the moon. So I thought I should take a minute to acknowledge the fact that I've got to 40 subscribers. I know for some that might sound a bit ridiculous, because there are people obviously with thousands, but my last camping trip was just only a week-ish ago. I had 25 subscribers, I now have 40, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. I'm astounded, and I would just like to take a minute to thank the people who have subscribed to my channel. To think that there's 40 of you who might be waiting for me to put this video up, waiting to watch it. I mean, yes, some are friends and family, but some of you guys don't know me, so yeah, it's humbling really to think that, you know, people are subscribing to my channel and are interested in watching what I'm doing. And at last he betwixt the moon. It hung there like a pale crescent in the sky. Yeah, I'm not really much of a poet. Yeah, so I'm still cooking. See that faint light there? That's the last of my food cooking at the moment. A bit blowy, it's starting to get a bit cold actually, so yeah, it's taking a bit longer to cook. I wasn't expecting it to be a cold night, but I think it's actually going to be, because you can see that there's barely a cloud in the sky, and this time of year, if there's barely a cloud in the sky, we're talking, it gets down to very low in the, you know, in the positives, or you know, the minuses. I'll have to double check the weather. Difficult to shoot videos really now because it's so dark. So I think any more videos I do tonight probably gonna have to be when I'm in the tent with the lights on. Hello. So it's around 10 to 6. Here's my Christmas lights. I think probably would have these, probably do something like this all year round, to be honest. Yeah, it kind of helps when I'm outside the tent as well, so just kind of see where the tent is. I didn't touch upon it when I was up at West Tor on my last video, but there was a moment where I left the tent to go and see if I could guide Rob in using my brighter torch. So I walked up to the highest point of West Tor to try and be a bit of a beacon for him, and realised that I'd forgotten to take my gloves. I tried to go back to get my gloves, and I had a moment of panic. I could not find the tent. There was like heavy snow at the time and thick fog, and yeah, I was walking around for about 10 minutes, couldn't find the tent. One of the most scary moments of my life. But it is a learning curve. Always make sure you, in that situation, that you go and are able to retrace your steps back when it's snow. So I should have just followed my footprints back, but you know, when you're in a moment of panic, you don't think straight. And yeah, the lights. If I'd illuminated the tent inside, then I would have been able to see it. But like I say, these are all learning experiences. I've been doing this for quite a while now, but we're always still learning. So I don't want to make this video too long, and I want to spend a bit of time chilling out. But as I mentioned earlier on, I've now got 40 subscribers at this point on the channel. So I'm very grateful to everybody who watches my videos and has subscribed. I tried to make them like reasonable in length. I tried to make them no longer than 20 minutes because, you know, I'm grateful that someone's taken 20 minutes of their life to watch my story. But some of the camping videos that are out there are 30-40 minutes long. I appreciate it's a long time to dedicate to sitting and watching a camping video. You know, you can only people only have so much time on their hands. But the fact that people are taking time to watch my videos, I'm amazed, but I appreciate it. And it keeps me making these. The archive videos, the whole point of those was to kind of show that I've been filming my camping trips for quite a long time, and it was always just for my own benefit, just to look back upon. But I thought, why not? I love watching other people's YouTube channels where they record their camping exploits. I thought, well, why shouldn't I give it a go? Taught myself how to use iMovie, and yeah, here we are. I don't talk that much about me on my trips. My Oki Tor trip that I did back in the summer, I did talk about mental health, and I talked about my social anxiety, hoping that might help some people, maybe make people realise that, you know, that there are people in the same boat, and just to outline the benefits that I get personally, and others I know, from coming out and doing this. You know, there are times I was trying to cook a minute ago, knocked my drink over. There's some frustrating times walking up the Tor earlier on, and the heavens opening, and I hadn't put the waterproof outer on my pack. So there were frustrating moments. When I get up here and I've pitched the tent and I'm looking out over that view, it makes it all worth it. It's like that moment in Watership Down where they go up that hill and they discover that area by that tree, and they say, "Oh my God, you can see the whole world." That's what it's like up here.
You can see the whole world.
You know, no one else or very few other people could say that that's where they are tonight. You know, most people are sat on their asses on their sofas watching TV. But, well, I'm here. I'm going to just sit and chill out. I mean, it's quite early really, but of course camping in the winter is dark so early. It's almost like, well, what do I do with myself? I mean, I'd love to sit or stand outside, look at the view, but there isn't really a view at the moment. There's the lights out at Oakhampton. I'm hoping that the sky's going to stay clear, and I'll probably do my usual kind of sticking my head out the tent and throughout the night to look at the stars. There's no point in getting out if I don't need to. I would like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. 2020 has without a doubt been one of the most challenging years in recent history for everybody. So let's hope 2021 we return to a bit of normality. Let's get our shit together, people. Right, well, unless there's anything particularly pressing to report through the night, I will say good night, and I will report in the morning. I'm going to attempt to be all dramatic now and turn the lights off. Okay, so right, ready? So yeah, I will report in the morning. Morning. So it's day 2, going home day. It's about 20 past 8. Gonna do some breakfast, probably in the vestibule of the tent at the moment, because cooking last night was a nightmare. So yeah, probably just do that for now, and yeah, just look to then slowly get packed away. Hello. Right, so I am all packed down, all apart from the MSR, which I was trying to just give a few more minutes to dry off. So it's just a little less drying I have to do when I get home. I'm flogging a dead horse there, but hey ho. So yeah, didn't see much of the view, but this is the view this morning. Sun's risen over the top of the Tor up there, so it's lit up towards the road Tor and Oakhampton. Looks beautiful. Yeah, so just a tent to go, then head on down. It is quite windy, so yeah, I don't know how much wind noise is going to be. I'm going to have to invest in a microphone, I think, in the new year. So, yeah, apologies if there's wind noise on this particular section. So I'm going to get the tent packed down and head on home. Just one last thing. I can't get out of the wind, no matter where I go. One last thing, the government announced last night, popped up on my phone, that they've basically cancelled Christmas. So that sucks. You've got to get seeing all your family in Christmas Day, which just doesn't happen because you've always got two sides to the family, and you'll see one on Christmas Day and one on Boxing Day. At least that's what we do. So means probably not going to get to see my kids. Thanks, Boris. But anyway, I'm not going to get political this morning, not with this view. So yeah, I'll probably do a quick one when I'm down the hill at the car. Right, how careless of me. I forgot to shoot my LNT video, so that's where I was. I have left no trace. You would not know I was here apart from a little bit of flat grass. Okay, so cue the music. Yeah, so I'll do my final video now. Sorry about being out of breath, but downhill I thought I'd be fine, but the terrain, bit of a nightmare. So yeah, I will say goodbye for 2020. Everyone have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, best you can, given the circumstances, and I'll see you in the new year.